Hi all, welcome to my channel Tech for today. We will be discussing about threat intelligence and threat intelligence feed. So we need to know what is TA. TA is a collection of raw data that is collected, processed and analyzed to understand a threat actors, motive, targets and attack behavior. So with the help of collecting these kind of details, we will know what is the motive of an hacker, which data he is looking for, how the attack has been initiated, and which all servers it got hit or which all networking devices just bypassed. So these all data can be taken into consideration if we have a very good TI. And the main objective of TI is it can identify new threats so that we can protect our organization. And there are different types of TI intelligence. They are static, tactical, and operational. Static means it's just a data collection regarding the threats from media reports, white papers, and research notes. In the case of tactical, it is the most common and the automated one that we will be using, especially in SOC and cybersecurity environment. There we will have IOCs. IOCs means indicators of compromise. They will come across as values, bad IPs, malicious domains. These all will be automated in our infra so that SIEM technology or any kind of security technology can detect the presence of any kind of malicious attempts triggered by hackers. And in the case of operational threat intelligence means it will happen once a successful cyber attack has happened in an organization. So they will do a restudy how it has happened, where all the impact has occurred, and how we can mitigate it. So by studying this kind of attributes, it will easy for the forensic analyst to identify. Then comes the types of TI feeds. Here we will discuss especially about IOCs. So the internal feeds means these are the datas that can be used by a SOC analyst to manually compare or map with respective IPs, URLs, or domain hits which is happening to the organization. So mainly includes even registry files also we can add under the IOCs. And how it relates with SIEM is the important part. If you take a small example of firewall, firewall will have both kind of traffic, right? Inbound and outbound. Especially in the case of inbound traffic, if an hacker is trying to do port scan, like vertical port scan or horizontal port scan, he will have the public AP. The analyst can get the details of the public AP where the hits has been initiated. So if we have a live TI feed as well for the malicious IP, it will compare it with the current rule that we have created in any of the SIM platform. So if it matches, we can conclude this IP is from a malicious IP and immediate action can be taken to block the IP in the perimeter firewall. So in that way, there are lot of rules can be created based upon correlating the TI feeds to SIM. This is one of the simple example I just want to convey. Then we need to know what is IOC and what is IOA. IOC means indicators of compromise. It's like a piece of evidence, especially for doing a digital forensic investigation. So here, which all are the parameters we will be including? It's MD5, then domains, then IPs, certain registry keys. And why is it useful? Because if suppose certain attacks has been released globally and certain companies has been compromised, during that scenario, the company which got hit, they will come up with certain IOCs. These IOCs, the other companies will note it out and they will add it in their respective security mechanisms to make sure if any alerts triggered by matching these IOCs, they can conclude there is an attempt that is happening in our infra so that incident responder can prevent the attack and safeguard the organization. So that's the benefit of IOCs. So simple example is like in the case of EDRs and all, we will get lot of latest IOCs globally that we can take, especially hash values we can add it in the IOC blocking module so that whenever any alert triggered which matching the respective malicious IOCs like hash values, incident responder can reach out to the server owner or the end user to take immediate action so that company can be saved from any kind of malicious attack. There are different categories of IOCs like unusual domain servers, suspicious registry entries, then privilege elevation of accounts. So these are different types are there. Next we will discuss about IOA. What is IOA? Indicator of attack. So the problem of IOC is like IOCs we will come to know post an attack has been triggered or at least one successful attack has occurred, like a payload has been dropped into any of the server. During that time, that payload hash value will be calculated and it will get automatically mapped with the uh, EDR where we would have updated our respective IOCs. IOA means it's just a study of understanding how the attacks has been done by the hacker. It starts with the recognition phase of cyber kill chain, like a public server continuously communicating with an internal host. That means it's like a data exfiltration which can happen, right? Then unusual connection to the non-standard ports like HTTP port. Then internal host communicating to the countries where we don't have any business relevance, right? So this will collect all the possibilities how all the attack or the attacker is trying to penetrate to the infra to do or perform a successful attack. So it collects all data. These all data can be collectively considered as indicators of attack. How the attack has been triggered and how in real time how the hacker is performing. This is about IOS. So today's video ends here. Thank you.